Hello all and welcome to this review for the newly released Speed Champions Audi S1 e-tron Quattro set from Lego. This is number 76921. This was the one of the four sets that we're getting of Speed Champions in March. This is one that I was looking the most forward to because it was the most interesting looking car to me. Some of my reviews of the BMWs, I preferred the one over the other a lot. In this one, I do get the fun building experience that I really enjoy from these Speed Champion sets. And while there's a lot of, it looks like a lot of stickers, and there's a lot of details about it. It actually was not a chore, unlike the BMWs. It was actually quite fun. And like, for example, just right off the bat, we could see it here with the sides. I didn't have to go through the whole thing where I like I'll show you. This is the sticker sheet for the BMWs, where I actually cut it out to keep some details from the edges. I didn't need to do that. The fact that the details are more, how can I say this, the obvious. Like the fact that it's just like a diagonal lines means that your brain can register it better. So you don't need to have the edge to really cement it. The fact that there's already an edge between the two Lego pieces, you're fine because this is a Lego interpretation, so it doesn't, you still get a good sense of what the design is. And because it's carried through everywhere, it's the same design you're seeing here, there in the front, even at the bottom, so you don't necessarily need to preserve all the little edges to make it work better. To me, it was fine. Speaking of that though, I did keep the edges for the bottom. As you can see, I don't know if it paid off. I hope it did. The front here, I don't know. This is technically in the real car, and I'll show it to you. This part's actually really, really minimal. But they go all out to, have it more just to have that edge piece at the bottom. And there's actually a whole layer missing. Here, I'll show you. So here's the car. And you'll see there's, like I was talking about, the red edge piece there. You've got the Audi logo, and then you've got where it's written, future is an attitude. You've got that written there right below the window. But here what you have, and you have that too, however, you see there's that whole gray layer piece that is much more substantial than the red edge, or red trim. Well, you don't have it here. So I tried by lowering the red, I tried to have some kind of gray, so when you have it at this angle, you kind of get to mirror what it looks like. I thought that worked fine. All right. Now, another cool thing is that when looking at it, even though it may look like a bunch of stickers, there's actually lots of prints involved too. So for example, looking at it straight, there's actually, I think, 9 prints? We'll count them. So this is the print here, right? And I think it's very well done. And it goes almost to the edge, not quite, but almost. So I do thank them for that. This is a really nice printed piece. These 2 pieces with the headlights are printed, yes. These 3 pieces here, all prints. Very glad about that. These 2 pieces here are prints. And there's 2 more, and these I just really, really love. I don't know if you can tell. For example, when you're looking straight at it, you're seeing here that you're seeing kind of like a hole, what appears to be a hole there and there. It's not. It's actually a printed piece on the hole is at the bottom, the printed piece is on top. So you have a piece here it's actually a gray tile piece, but the front has been tampographed with red and black. And yeah, right below it is another piece that also is a tampographed gray, so it goes with it. So you've got a red piece that's tampographed gray and a gray piece that's tampographed red and black, and it gives this really cool design. So you get that, it's just a really interesting looking shape for the front. And I really like the lip as well. Yes, this is a sticker. I don't mind. Other prints that you have are the tires. So what you see here, I don't know if you call them the mags or the rims, but rims, I guess, yeah. So these are prints, and you have them everywhere. Now, I went to the back a bit quick. These are also prints here, and that's a print. So that's really well done. Like I said, lots of prints, very fun. I really like the parts usage as well. So we have here snowboard. It's used there. It makes for a nice thing. Yes, and these are also prints. But I mean, it's the same kind of pieces as this, so it kind of works well that Lego was able to reuse that and reuse a printed piece in different parts of the car, even though it's you would think that's almost specialized, right? The fact that it's kind of, you don't use this too often, especially in that color, but they made it work. I did use my little technique with cutting up the stickers here, so that you have the red diagonal line going through, because I found that the gray, and I can see it here, the grays don't match. So I tried to cut it a bit better, right? So that you can have more of this space as being all gray. The one thing I'm not too fond of with this car is the mirrors. They're huge for some reason. That's not how they are in the real car. I mean, usually you're okay with some disproportions, but like in most of these, they have like the, if I could bring out, the BMW, what they use for mirrors are just these little tile pieces, and that tends to work. This car, is it that much bigger the mirror than the BMW? Not really, but like a bit. But yet they have to like make it huge. So I don't think that works. I don't really think. Wait, let's make it better. Here you go. I don't think that works too well. I would have had a smaller piece. Let's look inside now for the cockpit. And here he has a great big smile on his face. And yeah, of course it did. Like I showed you, it works well. The hairpiece that he has extras here. If you're curious about what he looks like, let's take him out. And there he is with his e-tron uniform, which is well done, right? You've got prints on both the top and the bottom. And you have prints on the back as well with the really nice Audi logo. And here's how he looks like with his hair. I especially like the color. The fact that they printed the color is really cool too. There he is. Now let's look a bit at the cockpit. This is a sticker. I don't mind what's small details like that. What I really dislike in stickers is when one sticker is supposed to like go into the next piece as well. I don't know if it makes sense. Like this, for example. This is a bit tougher because you kind of lose the kind of shape that they're going for. I ended up using the technique a bit for this because I wanted that to stick out more and the black to be continuous. Especially because, and I'll show it to you here. And this is a pet peeve of mine with the cars too, is that the window extends all the way down. So what I tried to do is I tried to make it work with this. It's not perfect, but see, if this would have been raised a bit more, then I would lose this and it still would look like it's not the window. So I don't know, I went for the best. I do like the use of this piece in the back to make it look like you also have the window as well. I thought that was well done. And yes, the spoiler is really cool. Building the spoiler, I think, was one of my favorite parts about this. And there is another sense of just really cool building techniques within the inside as well. So this one I definitely recommend. I think it's well done. And I think anybody who's a fan of Speed Champions would really enjoy this set. So I wish you all the best, guys. Bye.